More Space Marine 2 starts now. I heard that there's a new Tyranid updates. We did some stuff on stream a few times. I'm ready to see what this new Tyranid has in store. I hear it's pretty cool. The Zangor Surfers were pretty cool as well. Was pretty much a fan of those guys. The parry frames are definitely a little strange for them, but honestly, like, wasn't that bad. I like them. I think it adds a lot to the Thousand Suns roster, if I'm being completely honest. You picked the wrong router, exactly. Server-side issues never happens, exactly. Every game is flawless. Ugh. Let's say Extreme Threat Monster, so you can't miss it. So then the question comes down to, does it conflict with the Karn effects, or is it one or the other? Room for a couple? Potentially. That's the code if someone snipes it. A39XB. Oh, I forgot how moats and lines worked. Oh, it's been so long. So it's either or. Got it, which makes sense. I mean, to be fair, like, the Carnifexes seem like they're really weighted weird, because usually it's the Neurothrope, right? So the Carnifex really hardly shows up. I wonder if they like weighted them differently now. Spore Mines have been buffed as well, so keep your eyes on the skies. Oh god, that's the last thing I needed to hear was Spore Mines being better. Classic. Carnifex and one of the new ones. Oh, that's cool. Brute force the codes by accident, join other squads. Probably. I mean, it's only 5 long. I'm sure there's ways to do it. Ah, yes. This man is a shark fan. Loading's taking a little long. I wonder if that's just a macro thing, though. Because people have been saying in Monster Hunter Wilds they've been having server things. A couple other games as well have been having some server issues. So I wonder if it's just the internet in general that's having issues right now. Or like wider spanning issues.
Our path to Aurora is barred by the thousands.
I think I've had more issues last night than I have so far, but I've only been on for like 30 minutes.
I don't know why it popped me into this mission when I clearly queued up for mission 1. That's interesting.
Authorizing Talassa to commandeer the battle barge for the duration of this conflict.
I don't remember which one this is.
Very well, but you will need my assistance in locating such an ancient machine spirit. Assist the Adeptus Mechanicus in launch preparation.
Not the ad, Beck.
Targeting guidance, Talassa. We should be on the ground shortly. Make sure that battle barge is ready.
Mine. Bonk. For how visceral this game is, I love it.
This excavation should lead to the mechanical compound.
Never should have come here status. I do like the weighty feel of this. I don't know, but I've also been building Eldari as well. I don't think Eldari would translate over that well into this setting. I mean, I know a lot of people want. How would you throw? I'm pretty sure you could throw an Adeptus Custodian into Space Marine 2, right? I don't know. I guess it depends on the threat, right? Hi, Zangor Surfer. Yeah, like I said, I actually really liked their update. Really cool to see their shtick. I do love the laser pointer. Ow. Mine. New Executioner for Chaos. What do you mean, new Executioner?
Fresh cartridge.
It feels like I'm losing frames, but I could also just be eyes not working today. Oh boy, I always love Vanguard when it does that. Hi, Mr. Zangor Surfer. Give me that. Give me an armor charge. Mine. Nah, someone else got it. Rip. Has been backbreaker execute. The Terminators are so cool. When I actually understand how to paint, I would actually really love to paint Thousand Suns. I feel like they'd be a really fun project, especially if you do like a light shade of purple instead of like their blue. Neurothrop, Swarm, Fumajoris, Lictor, and Ravener in one spot on lethal. That sounds awful. I kind of love that. I figured we would do a few games, Helldiver status, right? Effectively do a set. I don't know. Is lasers affected by it? Oh my god! That was amazing! Spartan kicked through him. Oh my god, yes. The trim on Thousand Suns. I actually really like Thousand Suns aesthetically. 100%. Like the gold and blue, the Scarab aesthetic, it just works. I am actually a huge fan of their aesthetic. But then again, I'm also a filthy Eldar player, so do with that information as you will. I had to talk myself out of buying a third Wraith Knight today. But Kip, you don't need a third Wraith Knight. Do you understand that the Wraith Knight sword and board is like 40 points less? Do you understand that I need 6 Wraith Knights because the 10th edition codex allows for it? You Eldar. See, yeah, exactly. That's the sentiment. Okay, to be fair, I also play Custodes. Well, I say play. I have yet to actually put everything fully together and actually play. But I love Custodes. Custodes is great. Like when you're a new shield cap with like 3 shield captains, it's like 500 points. It's so good. I fucking love it. Mine. Also do play Eldar. I've been itching to play, itching to paint some of the Wraith tech. Oh, ow. Ooh, no. No, no, kill that. Kill that guy specifically. I'll take that. You're so lucky I caught that. Do I have an Eldar army? Is that a question like, wait, what armies do I have? You have to think about if you have Eldar as well. I want that Terminator dead. I want every gun we have to fire on that Terminator. Your icon of flame. As much as I would like to see a Adeptus Custodian here, I don't think it makes sense. I don't see Custodes. Ah, it's the dude. I love our boy the Dreadnought. He's the best character in the game. Like, sure, Calgar exists. Sure, other characters exist, but they are not the Dreadnought. Good Auspex, actually. That was a really good Auspex. Why do I have better parry frames with the shield than I do actual Vanguard? Ow. I have a list of my 75 armies spread across 40k fantasy and 80. Oh, yeah. I hear Sigmar is great. I hear Sigmar has a lot more interactivity. So, like, if you're actually wanting, like, reactions, I mean, sure, like Eldar, things like Eldar have reactions, right? Like, reaction to fire or movement, choose to move myself. Here, Sigmar has a lot more. I'm trying to remember what the guy I was looking at. There was one guy I was looking at from Sigmar. He's the guy that deals with 7s. He's like the Death Lord or whatever. I always forget his name because I can never... if I see his box, I know who he is. But I never actually see him because I don't play Sigmar. But I hear Sigmar is great. At some point, I would not be opposed to playing Sigmar. Yeah, Custodies here would not make sense. One of the Ultramarines, they could be left. One is the Ultramarines, they could be left alone and handle the Imperium duties single-handedly. Two, they would have no reason to show up here. Exactly, right? Like, as much as I would love to see Custodies in action, right, in a game like this, they don't. It doesn't make sense. Ow. There's a lot of cool models. Sigmar has some pretty cool models. I like some of the Squig models they have. Be Grey Knights with muchless cats. Just where's my Grey Knight update? Yeah. I picked that fight wrong. Ow! Dreadnought to the rescue. Oh, I'm not looking forward to having to buy my my Custodies Dreadnoughts. I'm pretty sure they're still just Forge World only. Also buffed in Earth. Guns were buffed again. Were they? I think it'd be cool to see Grey Knights here. I mean, we've seen like we have like Salamanders and stuff. Like it's Ultramarine role, right? But I mean, some of the stuff we've been seeing, like we see Salamanders. We have some stuff that's been happening, and I'm a huge fan of that. I mean, but that's also technically out of Codex like Space Marine, right? Pretty much. Speaking of, I need to actually look at the Custodies Codex. I need to see if I can bring Knights and Knight Armigers. Pretty sure, I was talking to somebody earlier. I can bring Knights. I think I can bring Armigers too, but I guess there's certain thresholds and certain qualifications on what you can and can't ally with. So, it'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun to just drop like a bunch of like Knight Armigers. Wouldn't be good for anybody. Yeah. Hey, T-Slayer, how's it going?
Medical war gear.
Take it. I already got one.
Our banner awaits unfurled.
A little choppiness, but it's not bad. So after this, yeah, I'll try to hard queue into Inferno again. See if I can actually get it. It was cool to see the Zangor surfers again. I actually really think they add a lot to Thousand Suns. I think it adds to some unit diversity that they really kind of needed. Ow! Did it wasted my banner too, didn't it? I think I was expecting the explosion to not go off. That's probably what it was, because the explosion does go off. 8 Imperial Guard armies, 5 Orc, 3 Taunted Dark Angels, 3 other Marines, 2 Chaos, only a Votan. I have no elves. Oof. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Eldar are kind of not necessarily an acquired taste, right? But like, I don't know, I like them. I like the concept of them. I like the concept that they also scale up once you have more game knowledge. And that's really what it comes down to, right? This is an army that's going to be, I'm going to lose again and again and again with until the game actually makes sense to me. And even then, like, it rewards good play. It's why I don't want to play Dark Eldar, because they're just an extreme version of Eldar. I mean, for all intents and purposes, both lore and gameplay-wise. Like, if you don't play a perfect game, you can and will just get blown out. Terrify everyone, lore. Sisters of the Silence sound like they'd be really fun to run. I think I have a couple... I'm trying to figure out what I put together. I think I put together some Witch Hunters.
This poor bastard's been in a hunt for 50 minutes. Nice.
Classic. I can't see him. Rip, you got the call on. He's the Eldar in the next system over. I love me my elves. I love me my space boys. I picked up my Dark Reaper. I finally found another. I was talking about this during the Pokemon TCG stream today, because I was doing a mail day. I found Warp Spiders today. I found a single box of Warp Spiders. What, and singular box. I still don't have the not the Primarch. I still don't have the Phoenix Lord. I still don't have what's his name. I still don't have actually I have like I have 2 Swooping Hawks. This means now I have 2 Warp Spiders as well. I still have 0 Fire Dragons. I have never actually seen a Fire Dragon in the wild. Like, they do not exist. I'm gonna run over you. Sounds like Stray Raid. I don't think I've ever actually seen fire dragons. And like Fuegan's like super good. Like dude can just stand up. I'm losing frames on this. I can't actually dodge that. That makes it really hard to dodge that, actually. That Terminator hurt just a little bit. Fuck your icon. Thank you. Thank you for my free armor. I gotta heal. I can't get rid of my mortal wound, but this is definitely going a little sideways. I'm getting absolutely blindsided by these guys. It's great. Did they do something to the enemy density? Did they tweak some, oh, there's a Zangor Surfer. That's fucking why. There's 2 fucking surfers here. Nope, dead. Can't do anything about that. Don't kill guardsmen. They see them. Yeah, I don't know why it. We'll say I don't know why it put me into this mission specifically, because I was very specifically queuing up for Inferno. So, this is fine. That was a good re-intro into thing. Like, yeah, it just got super oppressive at the end. Homeboy was doing the best that he could. I know playing Vanguard. Vanguard kind of sucks. I personally have trouble with the parry frames against Thousand Suns. That kind of hurts. We also looks like we had an AI companion. I mean, they're pretty good for certain things, especially with like tactical aspects. I hit random, not Inferno. Yeah, that'd be why then. Yeah, so I'll just return to Battle Barge. Whoever wants in. We'll give it like 3 games. We'll give it like a Helldivers set, and then we'll swap over to another game. Because I got a couple other things I want to do tonight as well. I need to hop on 14, and I want to bust through my stuff tonight. Yeah, because I gotta get through. I want to get through roulettes for Final Fantasy Friday, and then I'm gonna go back into Monster Hunter for a bit tonight. I can't stream super late. Where's my? How do I get? Am I on someone else's? Why is he in my lobby? Get out of my lobby. There's Leaf Squad. So, because they messed with some perks. Yeah, that would make sense. Alright, whoever wants in. J-A-H-Z-H. J-A-H-Z-H. I'll run it as is for now. Not super worried about that. Did they add a 6th difficulty? There were only 5 before, right? So they added another one? So again, I'm not sure why this is happening. Right now, where if you complete operations with all 6 classes, you get a helmet. Interesting. It's been a hot minute since I've honestly been on. If get the moment, that's fine. It allows me to do an Inferno really quick. God, I still need to do 5. Well, it's like, I'll have people around me who are like, yeah, I want to run, like, the hardest difficulties and stuff. And then they never actually play the game. And I'm like, okay. Why is it forcing me to select my class again? Why? I think that's the thing about the system that I'm not a fan of, because I queued up for the mission, should I not get priority on class choice? Like, I'll create a new lobby. That's fine. I don't mind creating a new lobby. Look on the hardest, the second hardest. Oh, I believe it. Throw a grenade. Alright, that class you need to choose. But I queued up the mission. So why would I not get first pick, right? Like I should be able to create a new lobby. Like it makes sense, right? Like if I join somebody, that's fine. Me selecting it, am I just not hitting the correct button to create my own lobby? Like that's the part that I'm a little confused about right now. Is new player joining a mission? I guess I'm not following. No Thousand Suns? Thousand Suns, it's just playing bots or Helldivers, right? Like, I treat it like playing bots. Because they inherently just play different than NIDs, which is fine. Yeah, there's something going on with the game. I don't know why I'm losing frames here. It feels a little choppy. You hosting it? Okay, then I need to figure out why I can never host games then. Because I would much rather host and just, like, play it out than join and not be able to choose my class. With someone regardless of class choice. Okay, yeah, so then I need to figure out in the menu where specifically I need to fix that. I'll take that. Man, Melta is 100% a crush, but I'm okay with that. Decimus is just so good. I better be running the Volkite pistol. I'm not running the Volkite pistol, I don't think. Essentially turning off public, which means you can't get randoms. There is no way to prevent automatic matchmaking without going offline. That's kind of wild, actually. That feels like an oversight. Hey, there you are. Yeah, I'm getting some engine chug there. I got maybe 2 more games in me. Because it's a little hard to see through the frames. Like, I changed nothing, so the update definitely bricked something. Come on. I had to go forward. I can't move back any further. They got the call off. It's a 4. Why are we struggling this hard? Like if it was a 5 or a 6, I could see it. I physically have to move on. Roll. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I literally can't do anything about the call, especially when I'm getting flanked by both sides. Get rid of that. Kill that. Where are you? There you are. A little bit of space. Shit. Okay, first Neurothrop's down. Or, yeah. No, Zoanthropes. Neurothrop's the big one, right? That's the big guy. Okay, so first Zoanthrop down. Pretty sure you just killed the second one. Give me that. That was a good bulwark. Good static. It's okay. We've recovered. We've recovered a little bit. Take that. We're not ready for 4. I don't know. This feels pretty consistent. Once again, it's like I don't know, because like this is the general experience I usually find myself with. I can't tell their levels offhand. Hi, Mr. Lichter. How are you? Mr. Lichter declared deep strike. Mine. Mine. Ordeal complete. Is that new? That sounds like a daily or a achievement system of some variety. Press tabs to show their levels. Oh, our bulwark's 11. That'll explain certain things. Wow, I'm so glad that I play almost exclusively Vanguard. I can get into unwinnable situations, but I'm so glad that I exclusively find myself playing Vanguard. Just makes it way fucking easier. I'll take that.
To acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Ooh, that's bad. That is some rough. Okay, when is your health bar actually running out, though? There we go. That was rough. Yeah, I don't know what they broke in that update. I would like them to fix it, though. My graphics drivers are up to date. My graphics drivers are updated from when I last played this. This is rough. Console and spend the points on another console nearby. Interesting. Cool. We got it.
Captain, we are ready to get the demolition started.
Proceed to the Promethium refinery.
Hey, glad I checked there. I'll take my armor skull. Good shit. Refresh. I mean, Vanguard's still pretty solid. They probably reworked Bulwark. I have to go look at Bulwark's tree. Armor data in the home hub as well as other coins. Interesting. I mean, I guess it's cool that you can buy armor sites now. I mean, then again, like once you unlock everything, like what exactly do you have to spend money on, right?
Lifeblood of the Astra Militarum. Let us make good use of it.
Take care of him. Fine, I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll get him. Sure, I'm not going to say no to executing every single unit on board. Hi, Mr. Sniper. How are you? Ooh, I don't like that. Give me that. Yeah. Full story drop. Well, yeah, no, it's all in-game stuff. Yeah. Like, it's your golden game, right? That you get at the end of missions, yeah.
Get your stim injectors.
Yeah, that grapple into the flamethrower is kind of sick, actually. These are my... I hate fighting warriors that have nothing but ranged implements. Because that actually can't parry shit. You gonna attack me at all? Thank you. Mine. A lot of barb stranglers. Vanguard are amazing. People rightfully say it's a crutch. However, it is fucking nutty. I haven't even been checking for Gene Seed. Oh, that's... Hello there. Hello there, Ravener. Mine.
Entering the refinement.
You are making good time.
Just pop it. Bonk. I think I actually need to start setting up some different builds for this. Heavy, I love my big brother. I've been needing to level heavy. Like, I don't have heavy at a level where I feel confident. Like, heavy is super perk reliant. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with. I'm just god-awful at it. It's just getting it into the end game.
Prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the criminal medium well. Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
Where's my Captain Hacker end model? He has a model, right? I'm assuming he does. I don't know, but I don't know how old the Titus model is. I think the Titus model is still fairly new. Crouch module, want to have fun by bringing a hyper-aggressive built to Vega? Let me do that. Oh, no, absolutely.
Delta charge prime. Deploying now.
Marks of activation have been observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Let's see. Is it popping back here? Yep, there it is.
Tyranids nearing generator 3.
Generator 3 is discharging the regular count. Eliminates this number.
Which one's 3? It's that way. Hey, I see you. See that? The executions are so visceral. Like, they really got that part about the game really good. Any Vanguard's primary is the only one that makes sense gameplay-wise to have the Melta, though. Oh, no, the Melta is fantastic. Like, the Melta is, like, auto-pick for me. Like, I think it's so good. I have a little bit of issues with a couple of the other ones. Like, the Carbine, I don't think it's really... I don't know. I don't think it really gets... You get as much mileage with that. Like, the Melta, I think, is just the correct choice. If you're going for, like actual, like, statistics. Your big bolter. I mean, to be fair, big bolter. Like, what more could you want? I feel like their health pool got buffed a little bit. It could also be that we just don't have, like, increased, like, melee damage or something. It could be, like, we also just don't have, certain damage perks on board. Don't mind me just getting in fights over in right field. What do we got? Where is it? What is it? Is it Carnifex? I feel like they upped the rate on extremist spawns too. Hey, there it is! What are you? What is it? He's just such a little guy. He's such a cool little dude. Biovore dead. He's such a cool little guy. Yeah, they're just cool little bugs.
Drive train restored. Begin the chorus of locomotion, adepts.
Got Xenos coming for generator 2.
This guy's nice, but yeah, Vanguard Melta is the right choice. But pretty much every other gun is better pick. Same with Heavy. Yeah, Melta is just, it just works. It is strict value. But I mean, so it hits in the tabletop as well. That's why Fire Dragons for Eldar are like, that's how you kill vehicles. Does it have keyword vehicle? Have you considered Fire Dragon? Flagon also just stands up. I didn't hear no bell. And they can shoot spore mines at you. I love them. They're so cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing a lot more spore mines. They definitely tweaked the spawn rates. Although I'm actually a huge fan of it. I think that this is a lot more well paced. Game corner grounded. Ooh. Yeah, I'm having to actually press buttons. I'm wild. Are you actually behind the wall? Another poor Eldar was 3 transport filled with fire dragons just murdering things in a single day. Everyone get in the clown car. We got shit to fuck up. It's just a fire prism, not a fire prism. It's just a wave serpent with fucking fire dragon. Well, hold up. Are we talking a full squad? Or are we talking a full squad of 10? I was discussing recently. The full squad of 10 just doesn't make sense. So like Dire Avengers, I guess it makes sense because that's kind of like foot soldier status. But like I hear the Exarchs can they hard carry fights. Like Swooping Hawks, you get down to the Exarch actually hard carries with the 5-mans. Okay, yeah. Bring the 5-man units because the Exarch is dumb as fuck. Everybody get in the clown car. We're gonna go fuck up the Baneblade. Hope the Baneblade doesn't have fucking flamethrowers. That is the greatest 50-50. Does the Baneblade actually have fucking flamethrowers? Yes, no. Well, if they do have flamethrowers, the good news is it'll be over real quick. The other good news, if they don't have flamethrowers, it's gonna be over really quick. More than the Voltorb flip, yeah. 3 squads of 5, you just kill a Marine squad or Baneblade in 1 round. Dude, I want the Fire Dragons. I want them. I don't know where they're at. I actually need to have ordered Dire Avengers. Thanks for reminding me. I need to get 1 more box because I need to finish my, then I'll have 2 squads of 10. And I have Osterman leading them. I've built a lot of crap over the past couple months. I just did taxes too. So, I'm excited to buy stuff this year, but I'm also trying to, like, actively, like, save up. I would like to get out of Idaho at some point. Hi, Mr. Carnifex! Whoops. I have to try every time I walk into the game store though, I do have to stop myself from buying 1000 Suns because I will just play Magnus the Red. What is your list? I don't see Magnus the Red. You're playing Thousand Suns, question mark? Yeah, okay. Let me rephrase the question. You're playing Thousand Suns. Where's your Magnus the Red? What do you mean? I don't have Magnus the Red in my list. You're playing Thousand Suns. You have Magnus in your list. This is not negotiable. Is your name Magnus the Red? Yes, you will be on that board. Pokemon box, the cards post, card spread out, post it in Pokejack. Cool, thank you. I will get to it when I physically can. Probably after Space Marine. When Terminus enemies, perfect. 3 squads of 5. It's just, yeah, I'll have to check, because I have a Wave Serpent. I need to prime and paint a bunch of shit, but I need to go through and watch some painting tutorials. Because I want to make sure that I'm, you know, doing it pretty correctly the first time. I want to make sure that I'm actually practicing good habits, like thinning paints and stuff. I wanted to do a really cool purple aesthetic for Eldar. Sell my home to get Magnus right. That the Ministard, you could have 90% of your list in with Deep Strike, so they just roll up and board wipe you turn 1. Yes! Dude, I seemingly just really like Deep Strike keyword. It's why playing Custodes, I look at everything, I'm like, why the fuck does this have Deep Strike? What do you mean this giant shiny golden god has Deep Strike? Are you kidding me? We won a tournament because the only thing Space Marine player had on board was a Land Raider, and he went, no! Dude went deep on the Land Raider. You show with the Fire Dragons. Or the Shy of the Fire Dragons just gets showed up, completely wipes out the Land Raider. Yeah, see, that's why I can't find him. That's why I can't find Flagon or Fire Dragons, because that fuckery ensues. If you haven't seen as well, it looks like the Codex entry for the Warp Spiders. It looks like they got new toys. I think I'm running whatever their web spinner is. I think I'm running like the default, the thing that they usually run. But it looks like they do have some new toys. Like the 10th edition Eldar Codex actually cooked. Just have you considered not doing that? Something being able to run 6 Wraith Knights if points allows is kind of nutty. I'm kind of for this. What do you mean 6 Wraith Knights? Because Ghostclave and the Sword and Board Wraith Knight and actual Pew Pew Wraith Knight are now separate Codex entries. There's a Codex entry for Ghostclave and Shield. And I'm just like, oh, bro, I need to pick up another Wraith Knight. I might pick them up, I don't know. I might pick them up at there's a couple of game stores that I go to. They sell them a little bit under MSRP. So like if I bought it from Games Workshop, it's like 168. It's like 140 or something like that. I want to buy the 6 Wraith Knights. I want to show up to the board and just drop the 6 Wraith Knights. It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna look at me and go, but why though? Like, I'm not gonna be able to capture points worth of shit. Like, don't get me wrong. But man, there's something about just showing up with 6 Wraith Knights that just... Woo. New Fear toys. There's a game to them, right? Does Warhammer. Can't talk about D&D. Meanwhile, about Ravenloft to keep bullying and play. I feel like D&D would be a pretty easy swap over. I feel like it could be a pretty easy transition, but then again, it's just, I don't know. Like, for me, D&D is kind of one of those, like, I don't often get to play it. Like, I've played it a couple times, but it usually just, it's subject to standard D&D stuff. Like, group gets together, group can't get together 1 week, and then it starts, like, going out, people can't get together more and more, etc. One of my Orcless shooting phases, I think 187 dice more. I'm in half range. I love that. I love the entirety of that. I have a buddy who, his whole shtick is he's just gonna bring, like, all he's gonna bring is just guardsmen. Like, sure, he might have a couple artillery pieces, but his whole shtick is he is just playing John Krieg. Like, what is your 500, what is your 1,000 point list? Why are there 200, like, why are there 200 Imperial Guardsmen on the table? Oh dear God, you're actually playing nothing but guardsmen. Proceed to roll like 200 dice. Look, eventually you're just rolling 6s at that point. Eventually Magnus will die to enough Imperial Guardsmen shooting at him. What's that? Bellacore? Nah, never heard of him. Fix bayonets, declare charge. Oh my God. Working games and then switching jobs to work at Section Net. Tabletop mechanics and D&D are completely, well, they are completely different. Yeah. I mean, like, if you, It depends. Like, it depends, because there are definitely, like, D&D players who are going to be able to, like, you know, rulings, everything to a T, etc. I think it's a lot of war. Like, Beer Hammer status feels more like standard RPG. 3 squads of 30 boys, each getting, I think, 60 to 90 shots at half range. I fucking love that. What has been your favorite kill with your guardsmen? Stationary, and then they got double range and their las guns became heavy too. Jesus Christ. Ow! Once again, we run into the issue where I don't have anything swinging at me. It's anti-parry tech. I know it is. There we go. I've started putting together some Space Marines. Like I have a combat patrol. I've been trying to figure out what to build with them. I mean, honestly, like Space Marines, like it's just whatever. Everyone has Space Marines. I really enjoyed putting together my Primars Tech Marine. Like they're actually super cool in my opinion. Primars Tech Marines go super hard. The little mechanical hand too on them. Oh, it's so good. You killed 2 Gorkonauts turn 1. Orcs killed a Warlord and Titan turn 1 shooting. Oh my god. 6 is on wounds. 6 is like 40 wounds. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I mean, when I think about it, right? Like Eldar have the stupid Titan. It's like you have to buy it in like 3 parts. It's for what's the Phantom Titan, right? But I like looked at I think I was on Wapedia because I couldn't find the actual official 10th edition thing, right? It's still a Strings of Fate faction, so it's still running off of pre-codex. I don't know where Games Workshop releases those entries, but it's like the Phantom Titan has like 60. It has 55 wounds, and I'm just like, this thing is excessive. But it's also like 2,100 points. So doing 40 wounds is like, rats. That Titan is now in critical phase. Jesus. That went. That was fairly okay. Yeah, not the pyramid still coming this way. We still don't really have gargoyle. Like we see them, but we don't really have gargoyle enemies. We don't really have gargoyle enemies in special ops, which is interesting. It's like 20 fire jackets, really decent. Oh, you saw a new driver. Maybe I just need to see if my drivers are out of date. I don't know why it's having issues. I could have sworn my NVIDIA drivers were updated the other day. This is another that came out. Be like 5. That's fine. I need to actually head back to Battle Bards. I need to open it up anyways. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Swooping Hawks can do. I'm also really itching to put together Baharov. I want to see I need to see what he actually does. I feel like Swooping Hawks can do some pretty cool stuff. I think the issue that I run into is I wonder if anything Swooping Hawks can do, I wonder if Warp Spiders could potentially do better. Because Warp Spiders, like, reading some of what they did, they were kind of nutty. Like, they just kind of just blink around. They're super cool. I need to make sure I, like, read what their totem does and stuff. Oh, we have ranks now. Interesting. Yeah, that's a new update. Let's see, we also more consistent. So I kind of made the meta call. Like I'm not running squads of 10. Like I'm going with the philosophy that unless it's like foot soldier status, to treat it just like how do I word it? If it's not foot soldier status, like the not necessarily even like Wraith. I guess like Wraith Blades and stuff, like Wraith Blades, Wraith Guard, I could definitely see them being a 10 of if you can justify that. I think they can be squatted into 10s. Like Dire Avengers, because they're infantry, yeah, like sure, put them in groups of 10. But if it's a specialty unit like Warp Spiders, Fire Dragons, because they have the Exarchs, even Howling Banshees, just make them hard and fast strike units. Just keep them at the 5 with the Exarch. Wait a minute, but you can have fun and confuse your enemies. That is precisely why I have half the shit that I do. I just wanted to show up with 2 Wraith Knights. That's all I wanted. All right. I know some people wanted in. So your code is going to be YVGRH. YVGRH. And then we'll go ahead and probably run Inferno again. And then after that we'll pick another Hive mission, then we'll do the one with the Bio Titan. Incentivize players to play and kill the Horde. Added ranks to the EXP at the end of the mission. I mean, honestly, it makes sense. I can appreciate it. I can respect it. It feels like they added new stuff.
I absolutely hate these custom stickers people can make in Monster Hunter.
Sounds like this is going.
Seeing
places.
a lot of gooning stickers popping up randomly.
Yeah, that'll do it. Give me the Terminus enemy.
Truly is just brain rot.
Correct. Yeah, they redid some of the perks, because I had all of these that were... All of these were pretty set, so I don't know what they specifically did. Eating speed. Maximum ammo reserve this weapon. Give me the ammo reserve, actually. And then we have melee damage against extremists, Tyrannid by 5%. Give me the extremists, actually. Let me actually just fist fight the extremist enemies. Cool. No, you're fine.
That's
I
illegal.
can. Is it illegal though? Is it really? Let's go to the data vault because somebody said there's something here. Sure. I mean, at least this incentivizes playthrough. Yeah, and then you get your, like, this blue, okay. So you turn in ordeals. Why is it always you three? No way. These are all just beeps and shitposts. I love it. Hierophant Bile Titan. Okay, yeah, so you just killed 10 of those. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, this gives you progress while you're unlocking stuff at this point, right? That's really not bad. I mean, me personally, I just need to go play on lower difficulties and max out my slates. It doesn't really make sense for me to spend golds on, like, green slots when I can just, like, I don't know, spend 15 minutes in a mission. For data on in-game things like units, characters, and vehicles. The only thing that could make it better is if we had, like, actual models, like Resident Evil status, right? Like the Resident Evil, the old Resident Evil 4 and 5, like bottle cap toppers, or, like, in the remakes, the models and stuff. Would be super cool, actually. Church Center. Yeah, so I have 102, and then you have to unlock these things. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it is. That is cool, actually. Okay. Wow. Okay. Radix Astartes. Yeah. He's so cool. Oh, I kind of love this, actually. Dreadnought. It's Calgar, dude. So good. Just remember, everyone hates Leandros because Leandros did his job correctly. Isn't Leandros what you're supposed to do? Oh, hey, you're fighting Nids, but there's like 500 models on board. I love that there's people who, like, make their whole thing of, like, I want to paint, like, 500 Ripper Swarms, and I'm like, sure. You can do that. Yeah, winning in the first, that's the one. Just bring nothing but Ripper Swarms. Proceed to become the scarabs from the Mummy movie. Grats, you've done it. I don't think I've actually seen this as... I'm sure you could build this. I'm sure it's... I mean, it definitely has a Codex card associated with it. I don't know enough about what this is. I'm sure it exists. I'm sure there's a model. I'm sure the model is fairly decently expensive. I don't know. Then again, there's some weird stuff that's like pretty cheap. There's some stuff that's cheap, and then there's some stuff that's actually expensive. Like I keep talking about how like zoanthropes are just wildly expensive for what they are. The Norn Emissary is actually fairly cheap in my opinion for what it is. You have things like the winged Biotitan, right? Like that's pretty cheap for what it is. No, the Hive Tyrant, winged Hive Tyrant. That's pretty cheap. I don't know. It's so strange because like there's some really weird stuff that's expensive and some stuff that's cheap. Like Games Workshop pricing just doesn't make sense to my brain. A model you really only see them with Space Wolves though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see a lot of like specialty stuff like Space Wolves, Blood Angels, etc. So that's that would make sense. Building resources, you're fine. And then once you're in, we'll go through a few missions, and then we'll swap over to 14. Heavy boy, fear me. Heavy's just so good. Heavy just works. All right, so we'll probably do Inferno. We'll probably do... Remember which one's the actual Titan. We'll do 1, 2, and then we'll do 7. We'll just do the Hive missions. For the Tyranid missions. Specific variant, though, that really only still costs where others aren't. Ah, okay. So it exists outside of it, but it gets certain bonuses in Space Wolves. Like, it's actually relevant to run it. Gotcha. Level 4 of Sword Flip, shoot without luck to stream chilling me out. Hell yeah. I love these little servo skulls. They're so cool. Don't let the forces of chaos overwhelm you. There is only there's only Slay Tyranid. That is all. That is the only thing. Well, there is Slay Tyranid. There's nothing else. I need to see if this Warp Spider backpack actually. The Warp Spiders I put together, the Exarch's backpack was kind of janky to put on. So I'm kind of like that. I think the backpack is probably my pain point when I'm building Warp Spiders. But I don't know. I'd like to max out my copies. I want to max out those. I want to max out Fire Dragons because, God, they're useful. Fire Prisms. They're a dated model actually. Yeah, I totally missed the handshake. My bad. Like, Fire Prisms, like, because I've seen lists run 3 of those. Like, they're a good tank unit from what I understand. But I don't... They're oddly priced. They're like 80 apiece. Don't really see... Space Marine, super heavy tank. You never really see outside of Blood Angels. No, you don't see... Even though anyone can have it now. That's super interesting, actually. I know, don't White Scars use bikes? Like, White Scars... I guess technically, like, Ultramarines. Like, all the other chapters have it. I don't know. And I will probably run Space Marines. I'm gonna paint them Red Scorpions, as my Poldrin shows. I'll paint them Red Scorpions, but I'll probably run them out of Ultramarines because something Rob Gurleyman. I hear he just works. You stop that. Get out of here. Go on, get.
Ladies and gentlemen, I found him.
You left him hang. Look, all I'm saying, I have Xenos Brain. I demand to fight whatever is in front of me. I kind of tunnel vision towards the combat. Gunbug.
Handsome Shrek is in my lobby.
Handsome Shrek is in your lobby? Nice. Not even Handsome Squidward, though. White Scars are a lot of bikes and Land Raiders and List Ravenwing and similar. A lot of the niche ones because they get special ones. Gotcha. I know some of them even run the funny aircraft. They run into the funny ruling of not being able to complete a reaction, not be able to complete a full 20-inch move. The new Shrek movie looks like a movie. It definitely do look like a movie.
I just like the big debate going on about whether or not it's used by AI or not, and everyone keeps forgetting that there's been like 10 years between movies, so the technology is just improved.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, can you really blame them? Can you really like blame people because
no, everything's fucking AI nowadays. So many
studios, so many people, so many companies use AI at this point. Like, it's a little ridiculous. Finally. I had to wait for the notification. It's like I'm looking at my buff bar for Final Fantasy. Just like, okay, when is he actually using, or like Destiny, right? Like, or certified orcs calls upon the darkness. Okay, now I can actually play, I can actually do the mechanic. Ow! Dick. Where is he?
Are you going to hamburger or pizza?
I'm going to Wolf and Chalice.
I think you're playing the wrong fucking dungeon there. But that's so
Why are there spore mines now? Why?
They're displaying all the lights.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't, is this vault of glass?
I don't see no glass anywhere. Just a lot of rocks.
No, yeah.
The pissed off space rhino.
Fine. CGI peak with Davy Jones? Correct. Like, I'm upset that that was... Like, don't get me wrong, I love that Davy Jones from Pirates 3 looked as good as he did. But I'm upset that we've actively chosen to go backwards in terms of, like, movies. Like, the CGI just is not that anymore.
I think at that point, it's just cost.
I don't even think so. Because that's, like... What, 2008-ish money? When did Pirates 3 come out?
Should have, I know. Came out long enough that it's depressing to think about.
Right. That's it. Which is why I'm like, this. Yeah, why I'm depressed. We chose to actively go backwards in terms of, like, CGI. Mine. Injurious. Well, you can't run through the thorns. I mean, to be fair, those are some pretty big thorns. Why do I keep right RBing to ping? I feel like I'm playing some other game. Like, I keep running into that. Are there more spore mines, or is that just a fucking zone throat just going ham? That's just a zone throat going ham. Ah, he screamed!
Smoking out magazine.
Oh, can't exactly reach him. I mean, if he poked his head out, I should be able to snag him. I know he's not dead yet. What a dick. Can I hook shot you? There we go. Mine. That was fun. Don't tell me it's Cosmos movies now have money sunk into them and the payoff is not nearly as good as they used to be. I think that it's like, it's not necessarily a cost from like a dollar perspective as much as it is trying to like extract the most value from it, right? Like that's the phrase that just like, it just like hurts my brain. Extracting value. Like it just makes you like feel like you need a shower when you hear someone say that.
I kind of need it now because movies are just failing left and right. Nobody goes to the fucking movies anymore, so they're not even making back their budgets.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, not everything should be a blockbuster. Like, that's why we have the term blockbuster. This movie was so good.
Well, I think the newest Captain America even fucking didn't make its budget back.
I heard that was potentially... I just hear this. I think it was like a Moist Critical video or something. No, it wasn't Moist Critical. Someone was talking about it, and it's like it required external things from like actual like Marvel Disney shows, like actual Disney Plus shows. So you don't have the full context going in. To which, yeah, like if I don't see it, why would I watch the movie? I don't know. It's the Halo debate. Do you put everything? Do you put shit like Halo 5 and Halo Infinite in novels and just expect your core audience to have watched the source material? Or do you just like, yeah, no, this is cool, yeah, this is extra material, but you can just go watch the movies and understand pretty much everything just fine?
Speaking of which, Halo TV show's coming to Netflix.
That's gross.
I don't think they're continuing. I think they're just going to be hosting on Netflix now, hoping of what bigger audience will watch it.
Probably. Like, didn't it got a season 2, right? It got a season 2, right?
It got a second season. It should not have got a second season because even during season 1, it was getting shit on. I think they just wanted to see, and season 2 was an improvement on season 1. It's still a dog shit show, but I'll give them credit for that.
Like, once again, just make like The Expanse, right? Just make your own legally distinct IP. Why did it have to be Halo?
Expanse wasn't a legally distinct IP.
Oh, is it not?
Expanse is a lot like Game of Thrones. It was a book series that got turned into a TV show, but they were really good about following the books.
Ah, gotcha. I mean, I enjoyed it. When we watched the episodes that we did, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
You know, Expanse was a book series first.
Well, and, like, that's the thing, like media, translating media to the big screen or translating media to, like, movies, it can work. Like, it absolutely can, but you just have to do it correctly. Which is why, like, you know, something Henry Cavill, Warhammer stuff. Cool, yeah, get the specialist in, just do it right. Don't pull the Rings of Power thing where it's like, yeah, well, we're working with all these Tolkien experts and stuff, and they're like, clearly not. I guess they actually, like, I think there was news of them getting fired and just not getting listened to. Like, yeah, like, clear. Why hire them if the goal is not to listen to them, right?
Well, usually because in Hollywood there's a lot of fucking ego involved, especially around producers and writers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're never going to take the ego out of that industry.
I mean, it's the same with what
the ego's going to be what makes everything fail in the end.
Yeah. That's a mood, yeah. Mr. Warrior, I kindly need you to go away. I love the tiny tanks. Fucking love Imperial Guard. They just have tanks for everything. It's so cool. I love that okay. That's a lot of Arb Stranglers. Stop it! Stop with the Arb Stranglers! You dick! Okay. You need to fucking... You're on my shit list. Mine. Now that he can stop throwing barbed stranglers at me. It's fucking ridiculous. Did we actually get the thing? I don't know where we're at in sequence.
Ordnance on me.
Okay, yeah, we're through. Bonk.
Smells like fresh meat.
I think that's been my odd realization as well. The odd realization I've come to this past week is I don't actively talk about Star Wars. Not because I don't want to discuss Star Wars, but every time we discuss Star Wars, like anyone discusses Star Wars, it always comes back to like the same talking points. Where I'm just like, I want to go discuss something like the Knights of Rand, or I want to go discuss like, I don't know, something cool. Let's go discuss Force Unleashed. And it always devolves into like the same talking points of like, man, I miss old Star Wars. Something Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know. It's been a really odd realization because I actually rather enjoy Star Wars. And at the same time, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I want to hear the same like talking points rehashed 20 times. I think I'm good. I think that's actually why I don't really watch Star Wars content on YouTube. Is because like, I don't know. Like there's less of like what this, lore implications on like lightsaber crystals and more this is insert acolyte news article here. It's been a very strange realization this week. I've been doing right now, waiting on Curry to arrive. Going pretty well. Playing some Warhammer. Wanted to go through, just fight the new extremists. Fight the little cannon turtle dude. Dude just ate it.
Trying to stop my range.
As it turns out, when you can hit the spore mines, like, they just fucking work.
Sending frag grenade.
God damn it. Dude, there are so many barbed stranglers this round. When it comes to fighting things. I do. I 100% do. Like, I would say it's a problem, but I don't view it as a problem. If I don't admit it's a problem, therefore it's not a problem. Biovore's fun. Personally, I think I'm calling making Skitter faster other nid units. I don't know. There's a lot more people who are more specialized than me to really comment on that. I guess it depends on like movement speed and stuff, right? Depends on movement speed, how it plays over. I don't really know. I'm not the expert on that one. They're Terminator slow. Yeah. So I mean, if that's the case, I mean, like logically that makes sense.
Me again and I will take
Pinged you 4 times. Oh, I thought you guys were just shaking hands over there. I thought it was like like Halo Reach. You have people in spawn teabagging next to each other. What armor booster? I go through my armor and regen it super quick anyways. Mine.
Fellas, Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to keeping this thing?
As long as I have stuff in my vicinity that I can finish off and execute, I'm generally pretty fine. Oh, look at this little turtle! Look, it's getting look at him! No! Get back here! No! You dick! I'm gonna hold out on this position. I want that turtle to come back. Come back here, turtle!
Zima scattered mine.
What a dick. He's hiding where we literally can't get to him. I mean, it makes sense, right? What a cool little dude. I love him. I want more of those. Oh, he schmoves. He's just skitter. Oh, that was fantastic. I absolutely loved that. Homeboy's just gonna schmove.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the territory field well. Cautiously,
Whee!
if you know what is good for you.
I think this is one of those games that I definitely like coming back to every now and again, because I just like being able to shitpost this out. Like, Darktide's a little more of a hard sell, but that's because I haven't invested nearly the time into it to actually get to 30 where the game actually starts, where you can actually have your build and then get your stuff, like your lasgun, like with perks you actually need. Like, that's just one of those that like I need to just stream enough of it to be able to get to 30 and then be able to work on the content.
The charge has been up.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generators harming the machine god's name.
I do like that they
Crane sequence.
I don't need Guardian. If you want to pick it up, go for it.
Delivering payload.
I do like that they schmove. I didn't like that he hid in a corner, but it does make sense. He's just going to like hide in a corner and he's just gonna pot shot people. Drag it to Darktide. I mean, I have it. Like, I keep it installed. The issue is I have so much going on right now as well. Like, I actually have an unironic amount of like actual stuff going on, because like I got told today, going into the 8th of next month, there's going to be just this really fun get together apocalypse type game with like a table land bridge in the center, like an actual play table, but like that's just like the land bridge between 2 big tables. So I kind of want to do that. I got to go make sure I have my Wraith Knights ready, make sure they're actually staying on their bases and stuff. Need to make sure I have what Eldar I have currently together as well. Might bring Custodies as well. We'll see. It depends if I'm feeling cute or not. Because I don't have the plan. I don't have the Venerable Land Raider. I don't really have the big stuff that Custodies kind of need. I don't know. I guess neat is a strong term, right? Because I mean, when your literal unit is bigger than an entire squad, like it's so funny. I love custodies because they are just that dummy thick. Like legitimately just like. Bro, why is that unit like 140 points? It's so good. Hey, camper, how's it going? Got back from work. Nice, nice. We'll definitely make sure you're taking the time to relax.
Probable avian infestation.
Go there. Let's go there. Bent version of your model, use it. I do have my waifu model. I pop it out every now and again. It mostly just like, do I feel like using it today? I debated on it today. I debated on using it. Might use it when we swap over to Monster Hunter later. Long. Scooter. Got the crane! No. No, not like this! But you still got the kill. That's the important part.
Begin the course of locomotion, adepts.
Get over here. Eventually I'm gonna hit the right button. There we go. I heard you like your Lictor, well done. Wow, what a dick. He ate my full magazine. What a dick. Hi, Mr. Lictor, how's it going? Get that health back.
View your packs, brothers. High beast sighted.
I feel like the Iron Halo would be really interesting in tabletop. I'll have to read the rules for it. I got the Space Marine 10th Codex. I need to go through and read what some of their models do. I need to see what the Primaris Tech Marine does, actually. How many lictors does it take to get to the center of the galaxy? That is a good question. Are we just regular lictors, or are we talking like neurolictors? Or like Von Ryan's leapers? Those count, right? Do they have keyword lictor? Wasn't there supposed to be like a Warhammer 40k Magic the Gathering set? Or did I hallucinate that? It's kind of like how I was like,
Yes.
wasn't there like this Pokemon dentistry thing? And it's like, yeah, that was Pokemon Smile. And I'm like, I felt like I hallucinated the entirety of that. How am I liking Wilds? It was pretty good. I got to Spider. Spider was pretty fun. I need to probably grind Spider a little bit. I need to see what I'm doing tonight. Because I'm going to kind of probably slow roll some of the game. I kind of want to work on like getting used to the systems and upgrading. Actually a huge fan of just wanting to upgrade shit.
All I'm doing, I'm rebattling monsters over and over again right now because I have parts that aren't dropping, which are annoying me.
The desire
Let's
sensor
this.
is full effect.
I've killed this boss 5 times now and he won't fucking drop the thing I need for a sword.
How many certified? How many times do we have to teach you this less than old man status? It's like, drop my damn part. Sounds like you need to take lessons from Rev, become a Buddhist monk.
What's annoying me is I've cut off the part I need every time and then it just defaults to a scale.
Amazing.
Like, come on.
Oh my god. I feel like, well, because I kind of want like every armor set. I'm assuming you can put every armor set in the bank, right? Like, is there enough like room in your chest for every set? Because I'll do that.
You can make every set, you can upgrade every set too.
I want to do
There is
that.
upgrading your armor. It still gets left behind, but like the main thing you're doing when you're doing armor sets is you're looking at the perks they have.
Yeah.
You're not actually looking at the armor ratings.
Yeah. Because I like my blue alloy set, don't get me wrong. But I also kind of want to just... I like that he's just sliding across the ground. Hey, chat, what happens if I melt the Carnifex? What's the tabletop interaction there? Does the Melta actually do damage? It's not coded as a vehicle, right? But it's coded as... What is a Carnifex? What's the keyword? What keyword does Carnifex have? I'm sure I could pull up Wapedia, but I don't have the actual 10th edition codex because I didn't actually plan on buying Tyranid. I don't know. Like, that's the thing, is I could probably just get like a couple. I have to look at the what's the competitive list. I'd probably run like 2 to 3 Norn Emissary easily, right? And that's a solid like 300 points each. They're actually fairly well priced. Like Norn Emissaries are like shockingly well priced. Explorer. Sometimes he's less a little man Cadian. Oh boy, I love serving the God Emperor.
I need 2 of these parts. It's got a 21% drop rate, and I've done this boss 6 times now.
That's just
The game lies
statistics.
to me.
Exactly.
I've already beaten the statistics. It's bullshit.
You know what? What if it's gonna be 20 runs?
Should have been a 1 in 5 drop.
They classify his chihuahuas by Tyranid standards. That's the one. Well, mostly just trying to figure out, like, do you like use keyword sniper to target a Carnifex, or do you just bring the Meltas? Do you like Fire Dragon? Do you Wraith Guard? Like how do you kill the Carnifex? Like, what is the effective way here? Because if you're fighting a Baneblade, yeah, bring the Fire Dragons. But I don't think a Carnifex is quite like Baneblade status. I think it, you know, what? It's like a small living tank. What's the Imperial Guard equivalent? Like a fucking Chimera or something? I guess even then, like, it'd be a loose comparison at best. Like,
Take heart. The flame will stand against them. Better than any war.
I love every time you reload the Melta. Oh, Extremis. But where?
Tyranid slide marked.
I don't see it. It's just Tyranid equivalent of a Dreadnought. Okay, so it's just Dreadnought status. I don't know. I'll have to get enough play experience under my belt to really figure out the best ways of doing that. I feel like Fire Dragons would actually be anything Melta, anything anti-vehicle would probably be the play, surely, right? Like Zoanthropes as well, right? I think Zoanthropes are anti-vehicle hate. I'm pretty sure Zoanthropes would take out Dreadnoughts and Carnifexes pretty easily. Well, opposing Carnifexes, right? Dreadnought Chimera analog, okay. I love the... definitely missing frames there. Watching Chase fucking run and it just watches there's like this shield and the run animation is missing frames. Oh, it's so good.
The next encounter. Charge is set, and the swarm approaches.
I'll take a Melta Bomb. Why not?
Again, we need that bomb triggered for
I definitely feel like they
Scan estimates the bulk of
they
the
modified the
swarm will not be in
spawns
position for a while yet.
in a good way. I think that these spawns are a lot better. I like that there's more units as well now. So we have the Biovore showing up. We have the Carnifex showing up. I haven't seen a Neurothrope yet, actually. Where they didn't take it out of rotation, right? Like the Neurothrope should still be here. Classified as a Chihuahua behind mixed anti-see that. Right, record. That is a very good point. If you have the actual Imperator Titan drop on board, which is technically impossible because the model doesn't physically exist. No, not to scale at least. If you drop the Imperator Titan, what does the Dreadnought do? What is the Dreadnought interaction? Just angry barking noises. I wonder if it's just connectivity. It might be connectivity. Mine. I sure do love watching my games in MS PowerPoint format. It's pretty cool. it's pretty legit, actually. Zoanthrope spam is that there. Attacks have random damage after hit wound rolls. Figure out how much damage is actually inflicted. That's before any. Yeah. I don't know. I've made it known. I would absolutely love to be the person who runs the 18 Zoanthropes. You know, the full squads. That is like $600 in just Zoanthropes. And even then, like what is that actually doing for your team? I feel like you're actively like playing a worse game if you do that. But oh boy, if they bring a dreadnought though.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
It's kind of like if your opponent brings flying keyword, right? Because what, Helldrakes are pretty good for anti-flying in the armies that can run them, right? Like Thousand Suns, Chaos, right? So you have this funny interaction where it's like, what does this Helldrake do? The really shitpost list that somebody and I came up with. The shit, because they have far more game knowledge than I do. So we're running T-Suns, right? Run 1 Magnus the Red, run 3 Helldrakes, run 3 Vortexer Beasts. Grats, you're probably still under 2K. Is it going to be good? No. God, no. I don't expect that to be good in any way, shape, or form. Is it going to be funny? Yes. Especially when you have things like swooping hawks, if you have like jump pack marines, anything that has keyword flying, right? Oh, man, those Helldrakes are going to make really fun work of those.
Hold the line. We will push them back.
No, I put that down way too close.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
I love the laser pointer of death. It's a very cool weapon. I'm gonna pretend that I actually meant to do that, and that wasn't an accidental skill dodge. I say, Kip, did you plan for that? Nope, but I'm gonna pretend that I had 500 IQ to do that. The Castigator Titan was the largest Titan mech from the Dark Age technology. Head above its shoulders, mimicking actual human rather than the hunchback designs of the current Titans. That's interesting.
Understood, command. Readying the charge. Operators reporting in. Our operation was a success. Lieutenant and bioscience.
I know a lot of people are excited for
Swarm annihilation confirmed.
they're excited for Emperor's Children to come out pretty soon. I wonder if that's going to shake up the game in any way, shape, or form. A lot of people are looking forward to Emperor's Children. It's why I kind of want to. I don't really want to go Emperor's Children, not because I don't find them interesting, but because holy fuck, like finding product. I think I have issues finding fire dragons. Can you imagine trying to find their Primarch after it launches?
Be ready for rearm.
Oh, I also checked Amazon too. Yeah, I don't know where all the fire dragons went. Like I checked on Amazon, there's nothing. And so I'm just like, where did these go? Did they just F off with Rogaldorn into the sunset? Pretty spicy. Okay, time-wise, we're gonna swap over to the final mission. We'll do the Bio-Titan mission, and then we'll actually, then I'm gonna hop over to probably 14. Good God. The 629, Jesus Christ. That is a lot. That's a lot of damage. Wondering why there was less ads that game. Uh-huh. This is a stink lack of ads. That's interesting. Weird. Fulgrim was still a little bitch after I gave him the middle finger. That's the one. Yes, we'll do 7. We'll do Termination. I want to see where it spawns on this. Cooking with my brain, trying to calc average damage output of 5 Zoanthropes before save. Exactly. See, this is the thing, right? This is why I love games like that. Because it's like, okay, like L5R status, it's like, okay, but like what happens if you Duel of Haiku this thing, right? And then you're like, okay, but can the B token, the actual B, can it Duel of Haiku? And then you're like, oh my god, it has a Force and Chi stat. It has a Chi stat. Technically the B can duel. And then the B duels of Haikus. And then the Berserker, because it loses the Duel of Haiku to the B, the Berserker just bows out and no longer contributes force to the battle. The B just wins. This is the entirety of L5R for me. So yeah, I'll go with shit. Like, I wonder how this interaction plays out. Like, certified beer hammer status, just like, you know. So you got a bunch of these Armiger Knights. How do these stack up against Warp Spiders? And you're just like, that's a good question. Champion for Sniper, which just so happens to be a Salamander. Nice. A lot of people are happy with Salamanders. Isn't Dark Angels towards the end of the year? That's the one a lot of people are looking forward to. Is it Dark Angels or is it Blood Ravens? My box card's also 33k damage. Oh my god. I also kind of need to like rest my eyes from like PowerPoint Simulator as well. When we're waiting in queue for 14, I'll shitpost some 40k. Markleback Skin of Red Irises. Oh, it's so good. I love the silly straws. They're so cool. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be a weird one. Yeah, like I didn't change my PC. Like nothing has changed since I streamed this last. He's just such a cool little dude. Just bring. I wonder how actually. You probably what? He's not epic, right? You'd probably field maybe 1 or 2. I don't see you fielding 3. Well, not great for me either. It's got to be something game-wise. It might be server connectivity then. Maybe it's just throttled. Maybe there's a lot of people on for the event. Influx of players. Could be a number of different things. As long as it's not just me. On a table with the correct stats. Right? I love punching flowers. Let's get a little like salamander. Salamanders are cool. But the Biotitan would be like an Imperial Knight. Ow! How the fact that hit me though. I mean like there's obviously a game plan in hitting something like that, right? Like there's obviously going to be a game plan for going against a Biotitan. I don't know. I've been debating on it. Like I might drop money on Knight Armigers for Custodes because you can run them. But then again, I'm also because it has Imperial Keyword, right? But there's just the restrictions there. So I kind of want to be a shitter. I kind of want to just field the anti-psyker assassin everywhere. I like not that he's useful in every situation, but like the situations that he is going to be useful in, like he just kind of shows up and he just kind of goes hard. Max Zone Throw Squad averaging 16 wounds, utilizing their blast profile before any other variables. That's fucking nutty. I fucking love that. Is that against vehicles or infantry specifically? I'm assuming versus vehicles, it'll adjust the calculation, right? Bonk. Fine. That's the raw numbers based on if you roll max. Okay, max attacks and stuff. So if you actually just roll like straight 6s and stuff, yeah. That's still kind of nutty. Be careful to an Imperial Knight. Because I think they get bigger than the Biotitans too. I think the Biotitans are pretty mid-sized threat, right? At the very least, I think it's smaller than a Norn Emissary. I'm sure there's maybe some like weird legacy thing like the Phantom Titan for or I guess like the actual like Imperial Titans. I'm pretty sure there's like a Titan equivalent with stats for Tyranids. Ow. Nope. No, you're not. Where do I reside spatially? What's happening? Who are you people? Because they're tightening it out. Exactly. What barb stranglers? I just laser pointered. I mean, the engine handles light really well. I kind of like this.
That spirit of yours.
Kind of like this lighting.
But I have killed anything that has thought to try. Route unblocked. That covering fire. Keep them off.
Let's see. Hi, Mr. Ravener. How you doing? No, stop that. That sounded like that hurt. Got you. I don't think I actually have a Leaper, or sorry, Ravener yet. I think I have a Lictor. I wanted to put them together. I'll probably put them together on stream at some point. Actually, that reminds me. I need to order another one of the. I need to order the funny magnetic big box for. I need to order another one of those. I'm gonna have one for Eldar. I'm gonna have another one for. I'm gonna have another one for Custodes. I just like them. I like that they hold the magnetic trays in there. They're super cool. And they're a lot more cost-effective. Like, sure, it's Amazon, you get what you pay for, right? But they're a lot more cost-effective than, like, spending $400 on a similar product from Games Workshop. Side Titan requiring multiple high-level suckers. Capable of piloting a Titan. That sounds fucking amazing. See, I love hearing about shit like this. Even if it's not in the modern codexes, even if it's relegated to Legends and shit. Like, stuff like that's super cool. I feel like if Apocalypse got like more attention as like not necessarily a format, but like got more normalized, yeah, I think we'd see a lot of really cool shit like that.
I have not needed someone to mark my targets.
Called Saber 3D. Reapers puts out 24 wounds in melee before modifiers. You've doubled movement. Fights roll for a fight phase. 140 points versus the maxed out zone's 240. Yeah, I mean, but you have to be in range as well. But like, well, you also have Psyker too, right? So you have the one person like me who shows up. It just shows up. Hi, my name is Anti-Psyker Assassin. What even the hell is that? Is it the Havoc engine? I don't know what engine this is based off of. I actually don't remember. Did I just animation cancel that? Oh, it's called Saber 3D. That's the engine. Okay, gotcha. I mean, the engine goes pretty hard. I will give props to the engine. Like, they've worked really well with the engine. Get pregame scout move, -1 to hit for all ranged attacks made against them. I mean, that just sounds pretty good. It sounds like they have a lot of survivability, sustainability to actually get into the fight. So you get into fight phase. I'm very curious how Von Ryan's Leapers go against Custodes in certain aspects. Actually, like, I wonder what is and isn't reasonable, right? Like, if you brought a full squad, like a full doubled up squad, if you brought that against the shield captain, I wonder if that would be a even fight or if that would be a mismatch. I guess it depends, because you have things like martial kata and stuff on Custodes, right? So I guess you'd have to calculate that as well. It's interactive, initially for time shift. That's interesting. I mean, it's cool to see proprietary tech like this. And then it's also good if, like, the studio is like, hi, this is the engine we used for this, and they're trying to sell a product, right? I think I also just have a warped view of damage. Like, if I play, I'm gonna play Space Marines at some point. Like, I'm definitely gonna have my Space Marines arc where I play nothing but Space Marines. That way I just understand the game, right? Like, I understand how Space Marines play, I understand more phases of the game and stuff. Like, when I inevitably do play more Space Marines, I'm pretty sure I'll have a more balanced view of how the game is actually played and what thresholds actually matter. Because things like Custodes are kind of the exception. Like, they're one of some of the tankiest units in the game. But we can theoretically kill a full Custodes squad if they aren't running any sword and shields. They don't have the durability to survive the clapback on average. Gotcha. So you're going in as effectively an assassin at that point. Like, you need to go in, you need to knock out that Custode. That'll be my big thing, is I need to remember, like, they're not invincible. They are pretty bulky, but they are not invincible. One heretic at a time, exactly. Tailor-made to handle large crowds since Saber. Oh yeah, they did the World War Z one. Yeah. No, this is the swarm tech. Yeah, that was a huge selling point. Give me those iframes.
Swapping out magazine. I would say we have found our invasive material.
Got him.
We must cut down the spores at their roots.
You see why I tunnel vision super hard. There is only kill. Where is the next strike coming from? Deal with the next strike. Where is the next strike? Where? Kill. This is peak gameplay. Wow, I'm actually almost out of ammo. That's wild. Actually kind of nutty. Kind of impressed. Ooh, yeah, ugh. Hated that. It's not in oblivion. Yeah. The stun locks could really fucking hurt in this game. They also really hurt in games like Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like the RE engine. Surprisingly, I haven't really noticed that yet, at least with Monster Hunter. Like, they don't... The stun lock seems a lot less. The engine definitely leads to a lot of stun lock situations.
The contamination is removed.
Okay, we both... Exactly. Ready for Horde Slasher games? Oh, absolutely. I wonder how many contracts are to be proposed for this engine as well, right? Because we clearly see that what this engine can do, and it is a pretty big thing in the gaming sphere. And I would argue Space Marine 2, a lot of eyes are on it. So it really makes me wonder what we could see from this. How many proposed contracts? Not necessarily that they take it, right? But like, I don't know. You could do some really cool like Halo Horde shooter or something. But then again, you know, it's Halo. I don't know. Hey, modern Halo is strange. Something literally declined the level up do Master Chief crossover pitch. Just like, now we don't want to do that. Okay, sure. Whatever works for you, Halo. Mine. I missed that. Fine. There we go. Warriors will attack in succession. If you miss one block, your chances of blocking the next one are low. Yeah. I run into the issue where I block so much that the game physically tries to actively kill me by having less action, if that makes sense. Like, there'll be times when I'm just, like, sitting here, and there's a whole horde of, like, gaunts around me, and they just refuse to swing. Like, they refuse to give me anything. And then you'll have, like, the barb stranglers, like, they'll just start doing pot shots and stuff, and it's just like, I physically cannot play the game at that point. Like, I physically can do nothing. But I feel that's a very, like, niche issue that you run into. Hi, Mr. Carnifex, where are you spawning? I don't know where he spawns in here. Oh, there he is.
Ready to scan.
No. Oh my god! Wait, that's cheating. You can't slow down the engine. What is this attack? What does the Codex Astartes say about that? I don't think the Codex Astartes said anything for actual fucking, like, lagging the engine.
Stims injected. We stand triumphant over the Tyrann, a stash of relics here.
Like that.
Now this is a Titan.
Gunpax's dodge melee gun strikes takes a while, but I mean, I have like, because I can do a heavy strike, right? I can do a heavy strike, and then usually that guarantees that they can, that it knocks them to the side. Like, there's ways to deal with gaunt hordes. What I'm mostly pointing out is, like, sometimes they don't actually hit you. Like, they just they stand around you staring at you. And if there's not any incoming damage, like, if there's not any incoming, like strikes, I kind of get thrown out of, the groove. Hey, it's a little bug dude. He's such a cool dude. What an awful spawn. I can't actually get to him right now. Fine. Dick picks that policy. Right, Rux goes to those with mortal wounds. Oh, shit. Yeah, I totally didn't even think about that. I forgot someone actually went down. My bad. If we find the gene seed, I can drop it, and then I can... Actually, can you drop it from your inventory? I don't think you can. They're such cool little tanks. I love them.
That is our way to the battle, my brothers.
I don't think there's a way to drop it. You cannot. Yeah. Yeah. If we find it, I'll just drop it. I can pick up the gene seed. No, we'll be fine. Worst case scenario, even if someone actually goes down, we'll be fine.
Regroup at once. All specs prime. We cannot backtrack.
I should really do like this black. I'll have to look at painting guides to try and figure out how I can get some kind of like this like matte black. Really like the matte sheen. I'm just out there looking through the obviously incomplete list on Wikipedia as a wild trip. I mean, I like Pokemon, like the Pokemon Gen 4, Heart Gold Soul Silver. That engine was, in my opinion, incredibly fucking underrated. Like, holy fuck! Like, can we just get that again?
Check that spot, brother. It is even bigger up close.
No, nobody wants stems.
Good. The cannons will end this rampage.
It's just such a cool model. Heavy bullets of heavy bolts are nice. New Jonathan Yonsong on Tyranids. He's on that Warhammer binge, and I kind of dig it. Out of here. Now back into the game. It was the last update, I think. Actually, I wanted to play it today because I hadn't actually played against it. I kind of like it. I think it's great. You have to, because it can scuttle away and it can do some pretty big damage to you. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of them introducing stuff over a period of time. Huge fan of it. I'll take that.
Defensive cannons active. Targeting system non-function. Initializing secondary system. VPN established. All specs connected. Mobile targeting system online. Evaluating the surface target.
Got to actually fire it. There we go.
It does bleed. Good.
Why does it feel like that's doing less damage than it usually did?
Avoid the tyranny.
Do they buff its health?
All specs ready. Aim with sidearm.
Witness the might.
Maybe about, what, a 5 hit?
The Titan launches its missiles.
Oh, there's my iframes. There's my iframes.
The tyranny. It does bleed.
Defense cannons depleted. Engage auxiliary generators to resume firing.
I must spin the wheel. Spin the prize wheel. It takes more shots to kill it. It did go down pretty quick, to be fair. Did I? No, hold up for what? Those spore mines kind of hurt. Got it.
Charging. Unleash the Imperium's might.
Forces control has been disrupted. Re-establish service and system communication.
The Titan fires at us.
Give me my frames, give me my frames. Oh, there we go. Not even close. Got it. Or not.
Communication successful. Cannon targeting link enabled.
We have incoming. Stay back from the tyranny. We have landed a powerful blow.
Yeah. It definitely makes the fight last a little longer. Ah, it's a zone throw.
It is no time to take a knee.
Last cannons ready. Establish target with a side.
You have to give me a second.
Offensive protocol.
I can resolve this encounter. It's just gonna take me a minute.
Avoid its contamination.
Where are they?
Searching for target. Minister.
I don't see the zone throats. Where did they go?
We have incoming. It cannot shrug off our
Unless they're already dead. Oh, you killed them? Wow, that was fast.
Xenos weapon. Time to end this battle. Activate the generators and restore the cannon.
Generator, Doko, underneath.
This one is ready.
There we go.
Take the shot.
I think that the way they balance this, it feels like like enemies have more health, but it feels like it makes sense. If that, like, it feels like it makes sense. Like, it's not arbitrary buffing to make them sponges. It's like, yeah, no, you're fighting actual fucking hive warriors and shit. Like, they're gonna be tanky. Like, it feels like I'm definitely killing them less frequently than I used to, but that's honestly kind of fine.
Away from his filth, brothers.
Ow.
Let's see what it aims for us.
I don't even know if I was hitting it. I think it has to be really close to hit it. It's a cool little bug. Yeah. I don't know. I just needed to feel less like a slideshow. Other than that, I mean, yeah, I think the update's pretty good. I think things feel bulkier. It's feel good. What little Thousand Suns I played today, because I'm more just a Tyranids fan. Thousand Suns definitely feel tanky, but I mean, they should feel tanky. You're fighting Rubik Marines, right? Like, you're fighting, like, Terminators and stuff. Like, they should feel pretty tanky. I think that they buff things in the right ways so far, at least with a limited re-entry into the game. I'm gonna use the term re-entry. You know, just limited, like, yeah, this is a single stream, right? Wasn't necessarily bad. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was pretty great. I think that there's a, yeah, this is a good update, I think. I can't wait to see what else they have on the roadmap, what else they're going to introduce. Because I like that they're still introducing stuff to the game, like that they're still introducing, like, things, right? But, yeah, that is... we're going to have to wrap up on this. That's going to do it for Space Marine 2. I had a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. It was really fun. And, I mean, I'll play it every now and again. I'll play it more and more as more and more gets released, especially if we get more units and stuff like that. Events and stuff, I don't know. Kind of hard for me to get on those events, if that makes sense. Just because I have a lot of other things going on specifically. But, I mean, they're good. I like them. I like that you have, you know, collectibles thing at this point. Very much a fan of that. And that's a little bit of playability of the game. Go to the armor hall. I don't even know what my gold cap is at anymore, specifically. Yeah, no, it was fun. It's one of those that I like picking up every now and again. It's kind of like Helldivers to a degree, right? Like, I pick up Helldivers every now and again because it's just really fun too. Really fun to play. Really fun to really dive into, and pretty cool. What do we have here? What's the new ones? Curio Yellow. The whole Blackguard, Rift Stalkers, Revilers, Raptors, Death Specters, Knights of the Raven, Iron Ravens, Necropolis Hawks. Ah, yes, all chapters. I have zero idea who you are. The Unnamed, Blades of Vengeance, Bringers of Judgment sound kind of fun. They sound kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I don't really know what they do. They deem the entire world guilty in their view. Weakness in even one citizen against weakness in the population. Punishment is death. They have atrocities in the chapter committed. Have drawn the ire of the Inquisition. This has not dissuaded them. Yeah, the cruisers be like, whoa, 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 guys, chill out a little bit. That's actually super funny. But yeah, I need to also consult this when I start painting my Space Marines. So it was really good to play Space Marine 2 again. Had a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.